mean, he is so stubborn. So I feel here, Cap, the worst thing that you could do for yourself is dig in your heels on this. Okay, I see the death card. Scorpionic energy. The worst thing that you can do is dig in your heels on this. You guys. Hello, Capricorns. Welcome. Thank you all so much for joining me, you guys. If you're new here, my name is Jeanette. I greatly appreciate you all for stopping by, whether you're new or returning, right? Okay, guys, so today, back to our regularly scheduled programming. We're going to jump right in, get your current situation. Then we're going to pull cards here, Cap, for the new information and what you need to be aware of, okay? How to handle that new information, your ascensions moving forward here, Capricorn, and a lesson that you need to learn. So feel free to skip ahead. There is a timestamp located in the description box below for your convenience, as I'm going to get the entire spread out first, and then we're going to talk about it, okay? All right, so for Capricorn, what's the current situation? What's going on with my Cappies? What's going on with Capricorn's Spirit? Current situation. Hopefully, some beautiful things. What's going on with Capricorns? All right, thank you. Ooh, we have the Ten of Wands. Did come out sideways. I'm going to leave it sideways. Ten of Wands. What's the new information here? Eight of Cups. Okay, okay. How to handle and process that new information. How to handle. We have the King of Wands reversed. Interesting. Okay. Ascensions moving forward for Capricorn. If they want to be successful in this situation. Ascensions moving forward for Capricorn. What can we say? Moving forward, we have the Justice reversed and the Six of Swords reversed. Okay, okay. And what's the lesson that Capricorn needs to learn? All right. We have the Two of Swords reversed and the Ace of Swords. Okay, Capricorn. This is great. Okay, so here we go. Your current situation. Ten of Wands in reverse, sideways. Definitely sideways, but I feel more upright, honestly. This is the burden. This is carrying a heavy load or a heavy weight here. All right, so there's something that needs to be let go of, but I also feel this like ongoing almost stubbornness to let something go, and it's burdening you. It's a problem. It's becoming an issue in your life here. But I mean, I feel like there's times when you're like, I don't want to do this anymore. Just let it go. I'm sick of this project. I'm sick of this relationship. I'm sick of this job. I'm going to let it go. I'm done. Right? There are times when we say that, but then we don't take action to actually do that. And thus, here we continue to burden ourselves. And so I feel like that's why this is a wavering energy for you here, Capricorn, in the current moment when you're coming across this message for you. All right? Do take these messages as they resonate. Right, Cap? So there's something here that I feel it's a problem or it causes problems. It's a burden to you. It's a thorn in your side. It's a pain in your butt. But you're keeping it in your life for some reason here. Your new information, Eight of Cups. If you just let it go, whatever that means for you, whatever it is that's been troubling you here, darling, just let it go. Walk away from it because it's not giving you wish fulfillment. It's not going to make you happy. You need to move on here to something that will be more fulfilling. Okay? Further new information. What else can we say about this Eight of Cups? It feels like we really need to allow ourselves here, Cap, to make that decision, to make that choice. With the Eight of Cups, this is your new information that this is going to require you letting go of some things, letting go of some projects. If you want to free up some time, if you want to make things happier for yourself, here we have the Nine of Swords. If you want less stress in your life, if you want less stress in your life, let go of some things that aren't working, right? Now, I did get a download as I held those cards together. There's someone here for some of you that may try to return, potentially someone that's been lying on your mind. But if you know that this is a conflictual for you, if it's a problem for you in any way, don't accept the offer or don't take on more than you can handle, whatever that means for you. Okay. Love, work, life, whole nine on that. Okay. Whole nine on all of this. You're how to handle and process this new information, needing to give something up. And it could be here for some caps to stop worrying about things, right? Maybe that is what's the stress itself is the burden, maybe not necessarily the tasks, right? Take it as it fits for your life. But here there's stress related to something that you need to give up. So it's either the stress needs to be let go of, we need to let go of this emotional clinginess to whatever this is and just let go of the worry itself, or we need to let go of those burdens, right? Here with your how to handle and process, King of Wands reverse is like so stubborn. I mean, he is so stubborn. So I feel here, Cap, the worst thing that you could do for yourself is dig in your heels on this. Okay, I see the death card. Scorpionic energy. The worst thing that you can do is dig in your heels on this. You guys, this is exactly what Spirit is saying. Let it go. We've got the Four of Pentacles in reverse. We got the Five of Wands and the Page of Cups reverse. You may be emotionally invested here in something that is not working for you. It's just causing you further conflict. Spirit is saying, let it go. Let it go. Let it go for your greater good. For your greater good, darling, because your ascension's moving forward. We're headed in a bad direction. I got to be honest with what I'm seeing. Now, you can change this attitude. You can change this up on for yourself. I often read the Ten of Wands as very, very self-imposed. He takes on these energies. He takes on these rods, these projects, these people, this accumulation. And he's the one who won't let it go. He is holding on to this. He's determined to make it to the end. And as honorable as that sounds, there's also like a time crunch, or there's an end goal here that may not be plausible. You can take time. You can put the burdens down. You can pick up those projects later. This guy, he can just look at all that beauty that's happening in the forest. And he's not enjoying any of it. But he could put down the rods and take a break. But he's not. You feel me? So you're pushing yourself too hard. I feel, Cap. And you will cause yourself a disservice in the future. All right? Maybe some legalities for some with that Justice card. Card of Libra. By the way, all right, darlings. Okay, that is your only major going forward. So where you're headed from here is incredibly important. Make the right decisions. We have your lesson here, Cap. The Two of Swords in reverse and the Ace of Swords. Potentially your stubbornness, right? It's your way. You have the truth. You know what you know here, Capricorn, exactly what you know, and maybe it's been holding you back in some way. Your knowledge, or what you think you've accumulated as knowledge here, it has been very much so your blockage. Either that here, Cap, or I'm looking at a regression, needing to not be so rigid, not so rigid in one's way of thinking. Go back a notch, go back a step. This is your lesson. It's okay to go backwards. As long as we reevaluate some things, we drop some things, we definitely a reevaluation here. And then we start from scratch again. It's okay to go backwards. It's okay to put those burdens down. It's okay to let go of the worry related to all of it, even still, you know? Cap, it's okay to say goodbye. It's okay to flush out the old and start with the new. All right? And it's okay. I really want to say here, Cap, it's okay to say that we failed, or that was not successful, or that didn't work out, that didn't bring us joy. Shoot, it happens all the time. Forgive yourself. Forgive yourself. I gotta say, Cap, me personally, if I didn't come forward and forgive myself, I wouldn't be here on YouTube, right? I was gone for a really long time. Long story on that. Maybe I'll make a video about it someday. Leave me a comment if you want to, if you're curious. But there's some hell to get here. Went through some hell to get here. And it was a project that had to be put on the back burner, right? And I feel like that's what Spirit is saying here. So let's get your advice in relation to this situation. I'm talking too long, like I always do. The worst thing that you could do here, Capricorn, is be stubborn and set in your ways and be rigid without any compromise or without realizing that some things just don't work out. And don't beat yourself up over it either. You know what I mean? It's okay to go back to square one. That's what this feels like. It's okay to go back to square one. It's okay to rethink. I heard a thing that said here, Capricorn, not too long ago, and it was so true. It was so true, you guys. They said, truly intelligent people, or true intelligence, rather, comes from the ability to remain adaptable. So when you're presented with new ideas and you're presented with new information, you can change your mind. That is what makes you truly smart. And I agree. Harmony. That's very much equivalent to the Lover's card. Or yes, it is the Lover's card. 6. A balance here. I feel like you're doing yourself a disservice by taking on so much that it pushes you out of balance. Don't be stubborn in finding that harmony or reconnection again, right? Within yourself. Maybe within a relationship as well, right? That is a soulmate twin flame energy. Seeking balance. That's what we need here. Balance in the situation. Can't be too rigid. Got to be flexible. The worst thing you can do here is dig in your heels. Okay, we have awareness. 2 majors in a row, guys. Magician, back to square one. It is about self. Reevaluating here, Cap, what's important to you, what's worth keeping, what's worth putting in effort, having awareness to where your energy is being placed. And purposefully, intentionally placing that energy where it will be most beneficial, most harmonious, and the most abundant for you, right? Expand your knowledge a little. I'm looking at a 7, by the way. 7s are luck and reevaluation. Review, review, review for better luck in the future is how I'm seeing that. Okay, we have intuition, and it did come in the reverse, right? So just make sure you're listening to your intuition. Don't get stuck in your ways. That's what that feels like. Maybe you've blocked out your intuition because you're just so dead set in, I can do it, I can do it, I can do it. And it's not that you can't, Cap, but can you do it all? Can you really do it all? Nobody can do it all. We're just human, man. Play up off yourself. Don't work so hard. Don't push yourself so hard. We have authority in reverse. You guys have nothing but majors for your advice. This is a whole freaking deck of cards. Look, you could see there's not just majors in here. This is that your this situation that you're going through. It's not as big as it feels, but the lessons that you learn from it here, love, are. That's key. This is so important for your self growth. 100%. We have authority. That's very much like the guys. Holy shit. I'm looking at a 6 here. I'm looking at a 6 in reverse. No balance. No balance. And authority in reverse is like getting on a control. It's a control freak. It's the emperor in reverse. This is the stern masculine gone amok. This is the do as I say, not as I do. This has to go down this exact way. It has to look just this way. It can't be any other color blue. It can't be any other shade. It has to be this one shade of blue and no others. Rigid. Rigidity. Let's get a few more of advice. Truth. Shut up, you guys. Truth. The Justice card. Again here, but coming in the upright. So if you heed this warning to find balance, you listen to your intuitions and just go with the flow a little more. Get rid of in your life, purge out what you know is not working, and go with what you I was gonna say what you know will work, but I think you're in this position where you're a little bit overwhelmed. So navigating that might be difficult of what would work, right? We do have mental conflict at the bottom of the deck, and I got 2 here that I have yet to turn over. Um, but I'm getting that this is very intentional. We have to set intentions for the future. To let go of what's not working, purge it out, to seek truth here, to seek balance, we have to be adaptable. Cap, okay? Let's see. Last piece of your advice. We have patience and planning. This is the only one that's not a major. And guess who this cat is here, darling? With a 6, a 15 breaking down to a 6. Temptation is the devil card. That's you, Capricorn. That is you. Patience and planning. I feel like having patience and planning for the future is something that you want instant gratification here, or you're expecting an outcome in a certain way. Flesh out those ideas. They will take you off of course. We have yet another 7 and a 6. We reevaluate here. Reevaluation is the name of the game this time around, Cat. Think about what you're setting yourself up for. Take it smooth, take it slow and steady, put down some of this stuff. Enjoy your time in the forest here. Look at the deers, look at the sun setting or the sunrise or whatever, and just enjoy a little more. Life isn't supposed to be a horrible burden. It's supposed to be a magnificent, beautiful experience here, right? So to be tempted outside of that, just don't allow yourself to be tempted away from the beauty and tempted into this notion that success has to look a certain way or that we have to have everything right now, right? Patience, Kiwasabi, blessings are coming. Which is interesting. Thank you, Spirit. I actually heard that when I was shuffling your cards. Patience. It's coming. Blessings are coming. Yes, blessings are coming. Yeah. Just reevaluate and watch your steps going further. Like, watch your steps going forward. And if you do reevaluate and you start back at square one, you will be doing just fine. All right, Cap, I hope that helps. As always, loves, take care. I hope that resonated for you. I hope it helped you find some clarity. Until I see you next time, please like, share, comment, subscribe. I really appreciate you guys and all your support. I can use all the support I could get. And as always, guys, thank you so much. Mwah! Peace, love, and light, Caps.